really interesting because you wouldn't necessarily think of a lot of these cosmetic companies as having design patents, but if you think about it, a lot of what they put out in the market will have a distinctive look to it. So bottles, maybe makeup related, whatever it may be, there might be ornamental features that are very distinctive and unique that the company itself might want to protect. So let's take a look. Let's do a deep dive. What I want to do is I want to start from the very beginning, just in case you guys want to use this video as a tool for when you guys are doing your own research on competitors or companies that you're interested in or whatever it may be. If you're interested in a company, this is how you can go about finding their design patents. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to uspto.gov. All right. Once you go to uspto.gov, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to their patents section. So you're going to want to click on patents, and then you can just click on patents home. And then you're going to click on search patents. And then we're going to go to advanced search right here. Now, when you're here, the key is you want to search by assignee. So if you scroll down here, you'll see AN. And if you don't know what this code is, that's okay. You can also just do a search by assignee. Now, assignee is the entity that actually owns the patent. So just real quick, I'm not sure if I've explained this before in prior episodes. We should actually do episodes on this too. But the patent right is retained by the inventor of the patent of the invention until they assign their rights to a company. And if they don't assign the rights to the company, then they remain the owners. Now, if there's two or more inventors, each inventor is considered to be a joint tenant in common and a joint owner of the patent. If it's a single inventor, then the owner is the single inventor and will own it outright. So in the case of most companies, what they do is employees are obligated through their employment arrangement to assign their patent rights to the company. So that's why it's usually to do a search by assignee to identify the company's IP patent portfolio. So let's get back to it. So real quick, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a search by assignee. So I'm gonna go ahead and search by AN, and then I'm gonna type in Bobbi, I'll use parentheses, Bobbi and Brown. And then I'm also gonna search for design patents specifically. Now to do that, you would do APT, which stands for type. And then 4 is the code for design patents. Now, again, if you did not know that, that's okay. All you do is you have to go down and look at the legend. So there's a legend that describes and explains how you can use these codes, right? So if you click here, you can see 4 design patent right there. So going back, APT4 and Bobbi Brown, let's do a search and see what comes up. And as we can see, there's 3 patents. Now, for those of you that were curious, let's just say I had done a search without the design. What you guys would have seen, you'd also notice various identical results. So all the reason why I'm just saying that is because they don't appear to have any utility patents. Some cosmetic brands have a lot of utility patents because they'll file on their actual products, like their fragrances, their makeup, and possibly processes on how they go about making them as well. So let's look at these 3 design patents. Now, what you're going to notice immediately about these design patents is you have a combined bottle and cap, you have a bottle, and you have a bottle cap. So what we're gonna realize, and what you'll notice is what they've actually done here, and this is really interesting, is they've taken a single article, a single product, okay, and on that product they've filed 3 design patent applications. So you have one article, but we're gonna protect it. We're gonna protect it as 3 different design patents. So this is the actual part. This is the actual product, their actual article. And remember, design patents protect the look, the ornamental features of an object. Okay. So that being said, design patents aren't as strong as utility patents, but they're generally easier to get and they're a little cheaper as well. Their coverage and their protection isn't as broad. However, any article that looks similar to this one would possibly be an infringer. And so it's a very, very powerful right. But let's go back real quick. I want to show you guys what I'm saying about how they filed 3 design patents based on this one. So I'm going to just toggle over, have that so I can have these side by side. Let me open up the other 2 design patents. So this is bottle. So if we look at, this is the bottle and this is the cap. Now, as you can see, all right, this is the cap, here's the bottle, and here is the overall product, okay? So one article results in 3 different design patents. So really interesting. Laura Shanahan, we did a little research on her. She was the former creative director, I believe, of Bobbi Brown in the late 90s and early 2000s. So she was the inventor, and looks like she assigned her rights to Bobbi Brown. And let's just do a quick view here of the actual view. So design patents generally, this is going to be standard. So you're going to usually for design patent, you'll see a side view, top view, bottom view, and then a perspective view. And that's exactly what we're looking at here. So let's look at the bottom view. Now, whenever you see dashed lines in a design patent, that's not usually claimed as a feature of the mark. And that's usually indicated in the application. So as you can see, the broken lines in the drawings are for illustrative purposes only and do not form part of the claimed design. So again, here you have it. Here's the cap, the distinctive edges on the top, almost looks like crown molding or something, pretty distinctive and distinctive enough for Bobbi Brown to say, hey, you know what, we should file not just one, but three design patents on. So interesting strategy, interesting decision to be made. And then also, if you look at it, this kind of this interesting shape here, it's like how many sides is that? 8, is that an octagon? It looks like pretty cool. Again, there you have it. So one thing I want to do also before we wrap the show up, I know this is kind of a short episode, but I thought it was pretty cool because it's just a really good example of one product that is quite well known. So let's do a quick search here. Let me do a search on Bobbi Brown and fragrance, and let's just see what comes up. I would be shocked if this didn't come up high. Let's see. Let's look at images maybe. Maybe I need to look at images. Okay, here it is right here. So here I believe, if I'm not mistaken, is the fragrance that we're looking at. So 1998. So let's see what they say about it. So this is the floral fragrance launched in 98. Okay, so this is just giving history of the company. But again, and so it's pretty cool to see the actual article like out live and then how the company actually filed and protected on it. So again, here you have the bottle, 3 different design patents, all protecting the same article. So again, if you guys are putting out cosmetics, don't think that you necessarily may not have anything patentable. There could be a lot, not just the composition, not just in the processes, but also in the end product in terms of how it's actually presented and looks like to the consumer. That in itself might also be protectable and might be worth protecting, right? Because in this particular case, when someone sees this shaped bottle, they're probably going to associate it with Bobbi Brown. And so that just having a design patent on this particular ornamental design and feature of the bottle could be valuable. That is all I have. I'm trying to see what other possible. So this is the perspective view. They follow the same pattern. So they show you the perspective view and then the side views. So that is Bobbi Brown design patents. And this is the actual article. I hope you guys found this useful. So thank you for watching.